Hi guys, my name is Chappy. Welcome to our next installment of Duo It All. Today we take on the Armory, the third wing of the dungeon Scarlet Monastery. And as always, I'm looking forward to your feedback, so please leave a comment in the comment section below. So let's get started. Inside of this wing of the dungeon you can only find one boss called Herod. And there's also only one quest called Into the Scarlet Monastery, for which you have to kill 4 bosses in 3 of the 4 wings of Scarlet Monastery. And the second boss for this quest is Herod. And you get this quest from Varimatras in Undercity. We are both level 37, basically the same level as the trash in here, so it's going to be challenging from start to finish. In this first room you will be facing mainly Scarlet Soldiers, which are your standard melee mob. They are quite weak. Now down here in the actual armory part of the dungeon you will be face to face with Scarlet Protectors, which cast Holy Light, but for some reason they can only heal themselves. And they will also heal themselves at full HP. I don't think this is intended, but who knows. The fact that they can only heal themselves makes this dungeon a lot easier, as you can just ignore them by focusing down higher priority targets, like these Scarlet Guardsmen for example. Guardsmen are regular melee mobs with higher damage than Protectors or Soldiers, and they also disarm you sometimes. Until the second part of the armory you shouldn't have any issues as long as you don't accidentally overpull, so let's skip a bit. In the second half you will come across Scarlet Defenders, which are pretty much Scarlet Soldiers 2.0, but they also interrupt, so be careful while healing. But the real threat are the Scarlet Myrmidons. These bastards hit hard and fast. They also enrage at about 30% life and become absolute powerhouses. Their damage is insane, so try to nuke it down as soon as they enrage or you will regret it. Myrmidons should always be your first priority, especially since the Protectors can't heal them, like I mentioned before. If a pack consists of multiple Myrmidons like here, focus them down one by one, don't AoE them or they will tear you apart as soon as both of them enrage at the same time. You can also try kiting them while they are enraged. The mobs that spawn in here are random, or at least partially random I believe, as I'm quite sure that packs with 3 Myrmidons can spawn, which luckily didn't happen for us in this run. The 3 pack of Myrmidons would be by far the hardest pack in this dungeon, probably harder than Herod himself. The last pack is once again a pack of 2 Myrmidons and 1 Protector, and after wiping the floor with them we can finally face Herod. Herod is quite the mean boy, he has 4 abilities as far as I know.
I've been waiting for a real challenge.
A 360 cleave, a charge, his trademark whirlwind, and he also enrages. Now while he spouts nonsense about
Blades of light
and starts whirling like a maniac, he becomes immune to all damage, but he can't move. So walk out of range and use these moments to catch a little breath and heal up. Use bandages if you can. At 40% he enrages and he actually starts to hurt a lot. Burn him down and use potions or he will kill you. Don't forget to run away as soon as he starts whirling. Enjoy the fight. And that's Herod down. Thanks to his enrage, his fight was a lot harder than I thought, but he was kind enough to drop his Ravager. And with that I call challenge complete. But now let's take a look at the results. We made a total of 30,000 experience, which translates to roughly 1/3 of a level at level 38, and it took us about 38 minutes to complete the dungeon and we had 0 deaths. And we got the Ravager, the best area of effect weapon in the game. I hope you enjoyed this run as much as we did, and I see you next week in Razorfen Downs, one of the greatest dungeons in my opinion. Thanks for watching, goodbye.